Kumusta mga repa? Saan lakad? Tara, samahan nyo ako. Laro tayo. Okay, so mag-a-attend tayo ngayon ng autocross series. Pero ngayon it's round 6. Round 6 ng autocross dito sa Winnipeg. So yun. So ako'y nasa ang palad, pero tayo nag-enjoy naman. Ayos lang. So syempre bago tayo maglaro, kailangan double check muna natin lahat ng gamit natin, kung kumpleto, kung lahat ba nung essentials natin ay dala natin. Syempre, so yan nga ang essentials. What are the essentials? Ayan, toolbox, tools, impact wrench, impact touch, extra spare lug nuts. Syempre, hindi mawawala ang inumin for the day, spare shirt. Ayan, syempre, sa truck. And of course, required sa karera ang waiver. So you need, right now you need to print your own waiver dahil nga sa COVID check, dahil sa COVID thingy that we got right now. So yeah, hindi ang basahan, spare shirt ko yan, and race helmet. Okay, hey, yan nga. Medyo makulimlim ang panahon, maulan. So ang choice of weapon natin for today is Mr. Scooby. Yeah, it was a nice day out today, Sunday race day, and there you go. We got lots of cars sa track para ito yung mga sumasali para sa today's race. Yeah, nice Mustang. Okay, so we head out over to the trailer, and as you can see on your right, we got a nice BRZ FD, another BRZ STI. I guess it's a 2011 on your right there, the silver one. The Evo X, nice Evo X, of course, MR2, Legacy, and M3, BMW M3, and another Subaru STI over there, black one. And oh yeah, look at that, it's a Crown Vic police car. And lastly, I see a Ford Focus RS. Look at that, nice one, right? And that's a timing trailer with the other participants checking in. Yeah, so we head out and over to the starting grid.
race out there. Make sure if you're here, you've signed the waiver and are wearing a wristband. And remember, no closed-toed shoes allowed in grid or on the track. No open-toed, sorry. Thanks, Mark. Hey, it's still early. It's not noon yet. When you're racing here, there is no auto pack coverage in grid or on the track. So be aware of that as you're doing what you're doing. There is no smoking in grid and no alcohol or drugs at all. And my phone just went to sleep. At each station, the captains will take, if you've signed up for marshalling, somebody should have signed up as a station captain. The station captain is responsible for taking the orange bucket out to the station, which includes your fire extinguisher and your red flag. And if you do see a red flag, or marshals are waving one at you, come to a complete stop and wait for them to give you instructions on how and when to proceed. Now, if you're out racing and you put 2 wheels off the track, you're okay. 4 wheels off, that's a DNF, shut it down, drive back slowly, and go through the finish lights, assuming your car is still drivable, which, if you go off here, it really should be.
Okay, so there's no chalk boxes here, but we'll pretend that there is around this cone, and there will be chalk boxes around the wedges as well. So we were talking about cones being hit, and when it's a penalty and when it isn't. So when you hit a cone and you knock it over, that's a 2-second penalty. Any cone that's standing up and you hit it, it's a 2-second penalty. People can hit cones and they can not topple over. They can actually literally do a backflip and land back down. And so long as they're touching any portion of this box, that is not a 2-second penalty. But as soon as the cone is knocked over, that's a penalty. If it's standing up anywhere in the box and touching the box, it's not a penalty. All these pointer cones on the course, these don't count towards penalties. So if you plow this and hit this, it's just a 1 cone penalty.
Also too, if this one's still standing but outside the box, it's also
Yeah, that's correct. If it's outside of the box completely, no matter what orientation it's in, it's a penalty. And so yeah, when you guys are out there working, that's what you're doing. You're watching the car go by. You're taking notes of what they're doing, but also paying attention to the cones primarily. So when they get hit, you run out there and you place them back perfectly square in the box, so everyone else gets to drive the exact same course when the next person goes.
You see them, and also too, if you see them move a little bit, and they haven't fallen over, it doesn't look like they've actually moved out of the box. They may have just moved over like an inch or two, and when you're driving at 60 kilometers an hour, that impacts your vision as to how you're looking at the course. So 1 or 2 inches makes a big difference.
Yeah, that happens. Occasionally we'll just hit the base of a cone, and it'll just wiggle it a little bit, and it'll kind of still be in its correct place, but not quite. We want to make sure, even if it gets slightly wiggled, it's the same for everyone. So I think that covers that.
Thanks, Robbie. That was awesome.
What happens if the cone's out of place when they're driving?
Oh yeah.
Any questions about that? Everybody's clear? Clear as mud? Perfect. Okay, any other questions? No? Good. Group A to your cars. Let's get ready to race. Group B, hit your marshal stations. Go.
Hey, okay, so it's almost time to start. It's to start racing, and I'm running on Group A. So we get to run first, and then later today we'll do marshalling. That's how they do it here. So yun nga, sa Pilipinas, we just go and run, go and race. Pero dito, ibang klase. So if you race, you need to do marshalling right after it. So yun, dun lang ang pagkakaiba ng halos pagkakaiba nung Philippine racing compared here. SCCA. So SCCA sanctioned itong event, SCCA FIA. So yun, ganun siya. So North American racing. Alright, so we'll do a run. Of course, we need to wear our balaclava and our safety helmet. Alright, so let's race, people. go, finally, thanks. 46. Oh. Clean run.
They have the V6.
This how you do it, baby.
Meeting now. I want to thank everybody coming out for event number 6 of Winnipeg Sports Car Club's autocross program. We will have 7 and 8 in about a month's time on August 15 and 16 here. And then immediately the week after that, August 22nd and 23rd, we'll have 9 and 10. So yeah, we're trying. We missed a few months at the beginning of the year for fairly obvious reasons. So we're trying to squeeze a few extra ones into the tail end of the year. So hopefully we can get them all in and we'll see how it goes. But great day of racing today. Earlier in the week, wasn't sure what the weather was going to do for us, but this weekend, yeah, we got lucky. Great driving, guys and gals. Excuse me. Now, for those of you that aren't, how many people want to stay for fun runs? I'm not even going to count that. That's looking like enough. So we'll do some fun runs. For those of you that are staying, we'll stay back here. We'll split you into 2. We'll figure out who's doing it. It's 3 runs. As long as you paid for the event, there's no additional fee. If you haven't paid and run the event, you can't do fun runs. Now, if you're leaving, remember, racetrack, not a racetrack. Okay? Drive responsibly, behave on the public roads. And again, thanks a bunch everybody for coming out, and we'll hopefully see most of you, if not all of you, back on August 15, 16. Thanks a bunch.
All right, so that concludes the racing thingy for today, and I hope you had fun and enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you guys next time around, and continue watching Pontat Production. Peace out, y'all.